Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great movie.
What was your feeling on that movie? As far was it based on something real? Have you heard any things about that?
I don't know what it was based on, but it's good that movies like that come. There was another one, I believe, because there is so much that's going on at the bottom of our oceans. Maybe someday, when I speak to Ian again, I'll talk about the Mariana Trench and a few other objects and localities that have incredible wealth of reports about USOs and UFOs.
Well, I have to comment just because, I have to. And The Abyss, great movie, terrible ending. Yeah. One of the worst endings, for what a great setup, and one of the worst endings of all time. Yeah. Such a huge disappointment. Kind of like American Werewolf in London. Great setup, and then it's like, oh, well, I guess the movie's over. Well, the show's over, so maybe that's appropriate, too, that we should end right here with Paul Stonehill. You can link up to him through coasttocoastam.com. Take a look at Paul's work and follow him in Fate magazine. And, Paul, thank you for such a variety of topics tonight.
Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, I like how you said in whiting. That's like Chekhov in Star Trek. Do you also say Wessel?
Vodka, not vodka.
And vodka.
No, I say vodka. But I don't
vodka.
So.
If you were to drink, you'd say vodka. You'd have a vodka and water. So, thank you, Paul. A lot of fun and very interesting. We'll be following you, and thanks for keeping track of these stories for us. Again, tomorrow night on Coast to Coast AM, Captain Kelly Sweeney for the first hour. New reports of sea piracy. He's just back onto land, and we'll ask about that. And also coming up tomorrow night, our special guest, Jesus Christ. We'll leave the rest up to you to listen tomorrow night. And a great blog, if you log on to coasttocoastam.com. Go take a look at the photos of some of the tornado damage of this town that I live near. And also the other fun stuff that we posted up there at coasttocoastam.com. Till tomorrow night, Deus te amat, and I do too.